name is Saraya Sarwar. This is my reflection video for Module 1. I'll be discovering what we covered in Module 1 and what I learned and how different sections are connected and how all of this relates to understanding the criminal offending. In this first module, we begin by going over the first core structure, rules, and expectations that help set a foundation for what we can expect in terms of participation, assignments, and how we'll be evaluated. Then we transition into the actual content of the course with the introduction to abnormal psychology. We explore what qualifies as abnormal behavior and how it differs from deviant or simple unusual behavior. One major focus was on biological explanations for criminal behavior, specifically how genetics and evolutionary theories may influence why people commit crimes. We looked at ideas, heritability, twin studies, and concepts such as natural selection strategies. One thing that really stood out to me was how much genetics play a role in criminal behavior. I had always assumed that environment and personal choices were the biggest factors, but research suggests that there are strong genetic components too. For example, the twin study showed that identical twins were more likely to be engaged in criminal behavior if one did compared to fraternal twins. That points a possible genetic predisposition. I also found the evolutionary perspective fascinating. The idea that some aggressive or antisocial behaviors may have once had survival benefits really framed how I think about criminality, not just as a social failure, but sometimes as a byproduct of ancient adaptive traits. That's what really stood out to me. And what I already knew before this module was I had general sense that mental health and criminal behavior were related, but I didn't realize how deep biological roots can go. In past or documentaries I've seen, criminal offenders are often portrayed as products of bad environment. That can be true. While this module is reminding me that we have also considered the internal, often invisible factors like brain history, inherited traits, or even prenatal influences, it reminded me that biopsychology model I learned in another class, which suggests that behavior is shaped by a mix of biology, psychology, and social environment. This is my recap of Module 1.